Let me ask you something. What if I told you there are people who never earned a high income, never won the lottery, never inherited money, and still became millionaires? Would you believe it? Or would you say, that's impossible? Because that's exactly what David Bach believed too, before everything changed. Before the books, before the fame. David was just a young financial advisor in San Francisco, in his 20s, ambitious, curious, hungry to succeed. Every day, he helped wealthy clients invest their money, people who earned more in a month than most people earned in a year. And slowly, without realizing it, he began to believe the lie, that rich people were rich because they made a lot of money. Until one ordinary afternoon, an ordinary couple walked into his office. No luxury watch, no expensive clothes, no signs of wealth, just normal. The husband had a regular job, and the wife was a public school teacher. Her name was Sue McIntyre. David assumed they didn't have much, but when he opened their file, his heart skipped. Over $1 million, saved, invested, built. A teacher, a millionaire. David leaned forward and asked the question that would change his life forever. How did you do it? She smiled, calm, confident, and said, I didn't try to become rich. I just followed a system. That moment changed everything. The lie you were taught about money. Most people believe this. Be honest. Have you ever said this yourself? When I earn more money, then I'll start saving. When I make more, then I'll invest. When I have extra, then I'll build wealth. But let me ask you something. What if that day never comes? What if more income doesn't fix the problem? Because David Bach saw something shocking. People earning $30,000 becoming millionaires, and people earning $300,000 living paycheck to paycheck. Income wasn't the difference. The system was. So let me ask you directly, are you following a system right now? Or are you just hoping things will change? Because hope is not a financial strategy. But the system he discovered changed millions of lives, and it can change yours too. Step 1. Pay yourself first, the 10% rule. Here's the first step. Pay yourself first. Save and invest at least 10% of your income before anything else. Not after bills, not after spending, before. Now let me ask you something honestly. Do you think you can live on 90% of your income? Think about it. Because here's the truth. If you can live on 100%, you can live on 90%. And if saving 10% feels impossible, that means something deeper is wrong. It means you were never truly living on 100%. You were living on debt. Saving 10% creates power. It makes you plan better. It forces clarity. It forces responsibility. It forces growth. And this is where wealth begins and control over your finances. Step 2. Live below your means. The power of frugality. Now let me ask you something important. Do you think being frugal means being cheap? Most people do. Most people think frugal means suffering. But David taught something different. Frugal means freedom. It means buying what you need, and some of what you want, after saving first. Because rich people don't spend first. They save first. While poor people spend first, and have nothing to save after spending, because there was never a plan to save. Just keep spending until you have no money left, and have to be in debt till your next paycheck, and the cycle continues. Let me ask you something. How many things in your life did you buy that didn't change your life? Things you don't even use anymore. That's not your fault. So now before buying something, ask yourself, do I need it? And if I want it, can I afford it? No one taught you this, but now you know. Step 3. Be consistent and invest. Automation is power. Saving alone is not enough. You must invest, because investing makes your money grow. David taught people to invest in index funds, companies they trust, companies they research, And most importantly, make it automatic. Because let me ask you something. Do you trust motivation or do you trust systems? Motivation fades. Systems don't. Automation removes emotion, and emotion is what keeps people broke. Step 4. Start now, the most important step. This is where most people fail. They wait. They say, I'll start when I earn more. I'll start next year. I'll start later. But later becomes never. So let me ask you right now, when will you start? Because the truth is, you don't need more money. You need more time. Time is what builds wealth, not income. Someone who starts today with a small amount can become richer than someone who waits with a large amount. Start now, not when you feel ready, not when it's perfect, now, and you will be shocked. Let me show you something. 2 people, same income, same life. One saves $10 per day, one saves nothing. After 40 years, the saver becomes wealthy. The spender stays the same. Not because of income, because of time. Time is the secret. Not income, time. So let me ask you, are you using time or wasting it? Step 5. Build an emergency fund, the protection system. Let me ask you something. What happens when an emergency comes? Because it will come. Car repairs, medical bills, life happens. And when people don't have an emergency fund, they destroy their future. They take money from investments, they go into debt, they restart from zero. This is why David taught this rule. Build an emergency fund, protect your system, protect your future, protect your freedom. Now, I want to ask you something directly. Are you practicing any of these steps right now? Be honest. Are you saving first? Are you investing? Are you living below your means? Are you building your emergency fund? Or are you waiting? Because the answer to that question is the answer to your future. And here's the truth. You don't become rich overnight. You become rich automatically. A teacher proved it, not by earning more, but by following a system. And right now, you have the same choice. You can keep waiting, or you can start. And one day, you'll look at your life and realize you didn't chase money. You built it automatically. Subscribe for more videos about money, investing, and financial growth. See you next week.